Hi dear children, welcome back to our English class. Let us begin our today's class. Today we are going to discuss the poem Any Woman written by Catherine Tynan. First of all, I will give you a brief introduction about this poetess. Catherine Tynan, she was an Irish writer. An Irish writer known mainly for her novels and poetry. She was well known, she was famous for her novels and poetry. She has to her credit more than a score of novels and 7 books of verse. Means she has written a number of novels, a lot of novels and 7 books of verse. She has written verse also. She usually wrote under the name Catherine Tynan Hinkson. Her human sympathy is keen, tender, warm and constant. Her human sympathy is keen means sharp, serious, tender. Tender means kind. Warm and constant. Constant means which does not change, remains forever. That means she was a sympathetic lady. The poem Any Woman represents the all-embracing power of a woman to hold a family together. Embracing means the power to hold. Any woman presents the all-embracing power of a woman to hold a family together. Here, it shows the power of a woman, how she can hold a family together without any dispute, how she holds a family. That is the theme of this poem. Our poem starts with a set of questions. I will read the questions. What is your concept of freedom? What is your concept of freedom? All these questions you have to find out the answers. When does a person enjoy real freedom? Do you know when does a person really enjoys freedom? If one is having the right to do everything he needs without any constraints, that time we can say that person enjoys freedom. Do women enjoy real freedom? Women support a family, but are they really supported by the family? What is the meaning of this question? Women support a family. Normally in all families, women give support to all her family members. But are they getting that support back? That is the question. Do women share equal status with men? So, a number of questions are given, and based on these questions, the poem starts in that way. Okay, before entering into a poem, I will show you a video. Just watch it. Okay. Okay, have you watched the video? Okay, fine. What is there in the video? It shows the role of a mother. Mother is a single one, but she have to do so many things at the same time. In this poem, Any Woman, we are going to study the role of a mother. What about the title of our poem, Any Woman? What is the meaning? Here, any woman means whoever does the role of a mother in a perfect way.
It can be any woman. Whoever does the duty of a mother in a perfect way, that is any woman. Any woman. Here, the title represents all mothers in the world. It is the representation of all mothers. So, the title is very apt to the theme of the poem. Okay, let us enjoy the poem.
Okay, let us begin our poem. I am the pillars of the house, the keystone of the arch am I. Take me away, and roof and wall would fall to ruin me utterly. I am the pillars of the house. Who is the I here? Mother. Mother says that she was the pillar of the house. What is pillar? You all know what is pillar. See the picture? So what is the function of a pillar in house? It supports, it gives support to that house. So just as a pillar, the mother gives support to her family. The keystone of the arch am I. I am the keystone of the arch. What is keystone? Keystone means the center stone at the middle of the arch. Center stone at the top of the arch. That is called a keystone. Look at the picture. So you understood what is keystone. If we take away the keystone from the arch, what happens to that house? Take me away and roof and wall would fall to ruin me utterly. Roof, wall, everything will be destroyed if the keystone is taken away. So the same way, if mother is not there in the family, what will happen to that family? That family will ruin or the family will destroy. Would fall to ruin me utterly. Utterly means completely. So the whole family members will be suffering if mother is not there in their family. So do you understand that? I am the pillars of the house means mother supports the family as a pillar and the same way as a keystone also. If she is not there or the absence of the mother ruins the family completely. The keystone of the arch am I. See the structure of that line. What is the first line? I am the pillars of the house. We can say it in the same way. I am the keystone of the arch. But why it is reversed here? Or this is called inversion. Why it is inverted here? In order to emphasize the mother's role or in order to show the importance of the mother, it is used, here it is used inversion. Do you understand what is inversion? I am the pillars of the house, that is a straight line, but here the keystone of the arch am I. It is inversed form. So this is the meaning of the first stanza. And here you can see the figure of speech. What is the figure of speech used in the first two lines? I am the pillars of the house. It is saying that I am the pillars of that house. I am that. What is that figure of speech? It is that. When we say it is that, what is it? Metaphor. Without using like or as, here it says I am that thing. For example, she is rose. She is rose means she is like a rose, but we didn't use that word like. Comparing without using like or as, that is called metaphor. She is like a rose, that is example for simile. Okay, so here in the line I am the pillars of the house, the figure of speech used here is metaphor. The keystone of the arch am I, there also the figure of speech is metaphor. So this is about the first stanza of this poem. Second stanza. I am the fire upon the hearth. I am the light of the good sun. I am the heat that warms the earth, which else were colder than a stone. I am the fire upon the hearth. What is hearth? We can see it in cold regions. were, it really means fireplace. Here hearth means floor near the fireplace. I am the fire upon the hearth. I am the fire there. The mother acts like a fire. I am the light of the good sun. I give light to my family. I am the heat that warms the earth. I am the heat that warms the earth means here she gives comfort to her family members. Which else were colder than a stone? If she is not there, if she is not there on the earth, it will like a stone without any feeling. We know that stones have no feeling. So here the poetess says that, here the mother says that if she is not there on the earth will not have any feelings. It will become a cold like a stone. So this is the meaning of the second stanza. She acts like a fire. If there is no fire upon the earth, it is just a place, it is just a spot. Nothing important to that place. And see in the second stanza, I am the fire upon the earth. How it starts, the first lines, I am the light, I am the heat. So I am the starts with that. I am the. Here the figure of speech is anaphora. What is anaphora? Repetition of certain words or phrases in successive lines. Successive lines means nearest lines. So in the first, second and third lines, the phrase I am the, it starts with the phrase I am the. So here the figure of speech is anaphora. Anaphora means repetition of certain words or phrases. Okay, so this is the meaning of the second stanza. Look at the third stanza. At me the children warm their hands. I am their light of love alive. Without me cold the hearthstone stands, nor could the precious children thrive. At me the children warm their hands. Mother gives warmth to her children. I am their light of love. She gives love. Without me cold the hearthstone stands. If mother is not there, everything will become dark and cold. Nor could the precious children thrive. To mother, her children are precious for her. Without mother, the children could not thrive. Thrive means flourish, prosper, abhivriddhipada. So if mother is not there, the children will not be able to flourish. Mother is everything. Mother gives love and warmth to her children. If she is not there, their life will become dark and cold. Without me, the cold hearthstone stands. What is hearthstone? I told you that the stone near the fireplace. If there is no fire, what will happen to that stone? It will become cool. So like this same way, if mother is not there in their family, everything will become cold and dark. Nor could the precious children thrive. According to the mother, her children are precious for them. So, if mother is not there in their family, the children will not be able to thrive. Thrive here means flourish. They cannot prosper. Flourish or abhivriddhi. If mother is not there in the family, the life of children will become cold and dark, and the children cannot flourish. This is the meaning of the third stanza. In today's class, we discussed the first three stanzas of the poem A Woman, written by Catherine Tynan. Here, she shows the importance of a mother in a family. Mother is like a pillar of the family. How the pillar supports a house, the same way the mother do. And she is the keystone of an arch. If the keystone is not there on the arch, what will happen to that wall and floor? Everything will be ruined. So the same way, in the absence of mother, the whole family will be ruined or destroyed. And she is like fire upon a hearth place. And she is like light. She gives warmth and love to her children. If she is not there in the family, the children will not be able to flourish. If she is not there in their family, they will become cold and their life will become dark. So this is the meaning of the first 3 stanzas. I hope all of you understood. Thank you all for watching.